Hey, Egg Teacher Thoughts here, coming at you with another video. I'm going to show you another one of my basket mixes. Now this mix is called Pretty in Pink. So we're going to go ahead and go over to the planting table. We're going to put it together and I'm going to show you that recipe. So let me go ahead and introduce you to the ingredients for this recipe. So we have Vogue, and this one is a double pink. We have a second Vogue double pink. We have an Endurascape Pink Fizz. We have a Bacopa Megacopa Blue. I know in some of mine I accidentally misidentified this as Big Blue, but this is Megacopa Blue. And the last one we have is a Helichrysum White Licorice. Okay, so those are our 5 plants that are going to be in this mix. In case you need to see it again, we have Megacopa Blue, Endurascape Pink Fizz Verbena. We have a double Vogue Pink Petunia, another double Vogue Pink Petunia, and a Helichrysum White Licorice. Now let me show you how you put those all together. And again, we're going to look at another one of my plant recipes. As before, I do use a planting recipe whenever I hand this to any of my students. So this one, we had 2 baskets that we were building. I'm going to go ahead and build a third one here. Plants number 1 and 2 are our double Vogue Pink, and those are going to go opposite of one another in the basket. So they're going to go opposites. In position 3, we have Pink Fizz, which is our Verbena, Endurascape Pink Fizz. That's going to go in the 3 position, and we're going to put that right in the center. And then the Helichrysum Licorice White is number 4. That's going to go on this side, and the Bacopa Big Blue is going to go on that side. So that is our diagram. We've got our pot all ready to go, so let's go ahead and work on this mix. I'm going to take a little bit more soil out of there. We're going to put our Pink Fizz in the center, and as always, got a number 4 or a 4-inch pot. I'm going to give it a squeeze on both sides. That causes that root ball to release from the pot. And then I'm going to line up the flat of this in between my 2 eyelets. So that one goes right in the center. And then I'm going to just work kind of clockwise around my pot. So a double squeeze there. That one fell free. This is our Vogue Pink Petunia. That's going to go on this side. Right? Now, when you're building a basket, to keep it from becoming lopsided, you want to make sure that similar growth habit plants are opposite of one another when you're working on a 12-inch pot. So this is our other double Vogue Petunia, and I'm going to put that one also on this other side. Now, I did say I'd go clockwise around here, but, we'll just go ahead and put it in now for the sake of discussion. Make sure that those plants are in. So that is locked down. Now I'm going to come in next, and I'm going to add my licorice vine, my Helichrysum Licorice White. Helichrysum Licorice White. That's going to go in here. I move the plant material off to the side, make sure that that seats all the way down. And then lastly, I'm going to use my Megacopa Blue. So that is Megacopa Bacopa, specifically the blue. So it's got that nice 5-lobed flower there. And this one, whenever you're planting it, it's always kind of got to go to the edge because it's not a super long trailer, but it is very, very pretty. So we want it to be at the edge so that it can trail down along the sides. Okay, so all of our plants are seated in there. And now, right about where the eyelets are where my gaps are. You can kind of see that this is a gap here. See, the tags are going into the gap. And that's where we've got to add that extra soil, just a little bit to fill that in. And then if we gently hold our plants back as we go around, we can tuck the rest of that soil in. So this series that I'm doing on hanging baskets here, showing you my different recipes, I am going to follow up with this as we go along so that you can see how those different basket mixes continue to grow and what they look like as a mature specimen. Okay, so there we go. There's a little tiny bit of soil there. And we've got about 1 inch or so of freeboard around the edge where our water can accumulate when we do water and fertilize the plant. Our tags, of course, patented material, all of those have to go in. We'll tuck those along the edge. The next thing we need to add is going to be our wire hanger. And with this, in case you're wondering, the description is down in, or the list of ingredients is down in the description. This is a Western Pulp 12-inch round pulp basket. We also use their 4-wire metal hangers with these. Now, it does take a little bit more effort to put on one of the metal hangers rather than the nylon ones, but we're in an area that gets a little bit warmer, so I want to make sure that I don't have that plastic of the nylon hangers deforming in our summer heat and causing issues. I just find that these are more robust. So again, through, around, and back. And then the other thing is the nylon that they use is glass infused, which makes it difficult to recycle. So I like to use a 100% metal wire hanger, which will allow me then to recycle my hanger at the end of the season by dropping that in my recycle bin. And then I don't have to worry about adding to the waste stream. And I also don't have to worry about my customers adding to the waste stream because it's all recyclable. Okay, there we go. So that is pretty in pink. We have 2 double Vogue Petunias. We have our Bacopa blue in the center, the Megacopa, and then we have our Licorice vine. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and I'm going to do a little bit of light pinching just to help this plant branch out a little bit more and fill in. And I know a couple of the verbenas need to have a pinch too. Yeah. And I got to be really careful to not run too late on my pinches because I want to make sure I have enough time between when these are going to be growing and when my sale is. So there you go. That was really quick. That is pretty in pink. A nice mix that's very delicate and does have that just kind of that pinky feel to it. Just something that you would see. A fun name, fun basket, and it is pretty in pink. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're learning something on these recipe builds, and definitely stay tuned so that you can follow along as this plant grows. And the best way you can do is make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and all of these will eventually be put in their own playlist so you can go through and see those. Again, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Ag Teacher Thoughts out.